Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time, we got a bunch of red sand placed down, as you can see. It's just like a mesified forest, more or less, in this area now. But, oh no, we're not done. We're not done yet. We still have even more red sand to be placed, because I have decided to bring out the entire thing to this point. So, yeah, that means a lot more red sand placement, as you can see the outline here, which I've already done. And I think we're going to... Besides getting rid of this tree here, just 1 second, give me a minute, we're just going to chop this down because this is looking kind of weird. But I've decided we're also going to fill in this river with lava. So we're going to basically fill all this in and make it all lava-fied. In fact, let's do that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are about halfway through building up our lava river here, and we've also decided to expand the Enchanted Desert quite significantly. So if we walk down this pathway here, you can see the Enchanted Desert now extends all the way to the crossroads outside of the canyon. So all the way down to here, and all the way across to like the passing gas. And we've also done some red sand filling in on this opposite side over here. So if I just blast down the, we have so far of the lava river, you can see red sand all the way down here. And yeah, of course, these bottom layers here will eventually be orange concrete powder. So yeah, this lava river, we're continuing to expand down here. We've already got this river basically drained and filled in. And also, yeah, this is going to go right past the leaf spleef. Just wanted to say a big thank you to you guys for... yeah, sending me a whole bunch of different designs that you've built in your worlds of this thing. So it's awesome to see this popping up on servers throughout the Minecraft community. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And of course, this will come down here and eventually run into that lava waterfall we've put in down there, where it was a water lava fall. And yeah, we just replaced it with some lava. So that's cool. And yeah, of course, the orange concrete powder will extend that to here. Whereas right now it's, you know, one block of separation, so this won't solidify into proper concrete. But we've also, in addition to be like expanding the red sand and stuff here, and hopefully soon expanding this orange concrete powder, we're also planning to expand over this way. Just more expansion. And we've already expanded this direction toward Bodum area. So you can see we've extended the lava river here, which used to cut off at this point. We've extended this down here, filled all of this with lava, and I was going to extend the river all the way down into Bodum. But yeah, apparently Bodum has some plans for this area back here. So yeah, we're going to just basically expand the desert out to probably about here-ish or so. I think would be good, like roughly where we're standing right here. This will probably be like the maximum extent of it, because apparently Bodum is going to build something out here in the near future, so looking forward to see that. So that's where we are currently at here with our canyon project, continuing to expand the lava rivers, continuing to expand the Enchanted Desert from here to the very far reaches of the canyon. Welcome back, everybody. Still working on the expansions, but it's now time for a little bit of fun. It's time for the Box o' Chaos. Directly next to Purpur for some reason. But still, the Box o' Chaos. We are severely lacking in chaos here. We need a little bit more, I think, in our lives. All of us, not just me. But yeah, today, this chaos is going to come in the form of some TNT. Luckily, we got ourselves some good guys over at Horsehead Farms that hopefully are in stock currently. Let's head out there, buy some TNT. Before we do that, we should probably check our own shops. So I'm going to come on over to our newest shop, the Slime Shop. And we'll see if we can first of all make this jump down to the final bit. Yep, very good. Do we have any diamonds? Yes, we do. All right, 2 diamonds. We'll take it. We'll take it. We got some business, ladies and gentlemen. That is great. That is great. That's much more than I expected people to pay. But yeah, thank you to whoever that was who bought some stuff from the Slime Shop. That's from the Slime Geode. So much appreciated. Let's head over to our other 2 shops, see if we got any sales. I think we might have sold some dripstone. I know Tango was looking for dripstone at some point. So let's just hop on in here. Get our boots off. There we go. Bada boom. This is one of my favorite things we made all season right here. Bada bang. Shoots right up. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see if we have any sales. Any ice? No. Packed ice? We got some derp coin. I will accept that happily. Thank you so much. This actually, yeah, is worth a lot because we can buy stuff at the Octagon for derp coin. Blue ice? Nothing. Okay. Fantastic. So we need some more packed ice. That's fine. Should have some in reserve. Do we have any snow that's sold? No. Snow layers? No. Snowballs? Free? No one's taking free snowballs. So sad. So sad. We gotta replace 2 of these here. We'll get to that in a bit. There we go. Return the boots. Let's check our dripstone shop. Hopefully we got some diamonds in here. Anything? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we gotta restock. Look out. Bunch of diamonds in there. Bunch of diamonds in there. Any pointed? Yes, we sold some pointed too. All right, shops are making money. All of our shops made money today. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, now we got some more diamonds. Let's go and buy ourselves some TNT. And here we are at Horsehead Farms. Look at that. Look at those. That is, it's pretty awesome. It's a little bit, like, off-putting, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, let's see what they got here at Horsehead Farms. I'm not sure why you have to say it with an accent, but it feels like it's appropriate. Here we go. TNT, sold by the cat. Beautiful. 1 diamond per stack. What a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Taking all of our profits from the shops today and reinvesting them into explosive demolition goodness. So 9 diamonds right there. Thank you, Horsehead Farms. They got a restock. I think they actually might have some stock. Oh, they got some stock. Never doubt. Never doubt. Thank you, Horsehead Farms. Now it's off to the desert to ignite this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Decimated Desert Craft. Today we got a lot more decimation to do. Looks like that is a lot of sand there that could be explodificated. So let's head on over here. Plop down ourselves a little bit of TNT. We're going to try and chain it a little bit. I don't really measure this out. There's like an ideal distance, but like who really cares as long as you're getting sand, you know? So yeah, we're just going to come on through here. Observe the peculiar lava patterns. Apparently there's liquid hot magma below this. That's cool too. But anyways, let's just do this and just blow this whole mountain. Why not? Why not? There's a wooden arrow pointing this direction for some reason here. I'm not quite sure why, but not for long there's not. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Beautiful. Perfect chain so far. It's working good. Look at that. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see. Ooh, flying one. Alright, let's go and collect this. That chained exceptionally well. Look at how easy we get that. We already got like 5 stacks of sand. Absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. Alright, well, from that we got over 3 shulker boxes of sand and a lot of sandstone here as well. So Yeah, I think it was pretty good. It definitely helped to like spread out the TNT to make sort of like craters every like 8 or 9 blocks or so. That was definitely the most efficient method. There's still a sand over there that I missed. Swoop on down, pick that guy up. There we go. But yeah, definitely worth it, especially if you're not sourcing the TNT, because then you're not wasting sand on TNT. You can just get all the sand you need without actually having to put sand back into making TNT. Fantastic. Okay, so that is now done. Let's head on back to the base, make ourselves some more orange concrete powder, and keep on expanding. Alright guys, so welcome back. We now have some sand and some gravel, but we're still a little bit low on orange dye because we need a little bit more orange concrete powder for the rest of the canyon. So to that end, I think we want to solve this dye problem we're having once and for all. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a 2-tall flower farm with rose bushes, sunflowers, and then also the peony and the lilac in case we need any pink and magenta dyes in the future, because those are... We have some of those, but like we want to have an unlimited amount whenever we need some. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add a new cavern today, making a farm for these 4 flowers. So if we go and look at the map right now, just head over here. I think a good spot to put these would probably be somewhere like over here, because there's a couple of signs in this like area here down this pathway that I think, yeah, we need to start filling in a little bit. So let's go to that area and take a look where we're at and how the area looks and where would be the best spot for this. So we're talking about this arm right here that sort of juts this way toward Asuma's area. So if we get on in here, yeah, you can see there's a sign here, there's a sign here, and there's one that's sort of like buried in the back here. Like way in the back. Yeah, right here. So, of these, I think maybe this one is the one we want to try and go with here. Because it's just a little bit further down, so we get a little bit more vertical space to work with. I think it also is a lot better than this one, because this one you have to sort of dig in a few blocks before you can, you know, get a roof over where you're at. Whereas this one, you have to dig in like 1, 2, 3, and then you have sort of a roof starting there. So I think we're going to go right here actually with this. And we'll dig in here like so. And this is where we're going to put our flower farm. So, yeah, give me a sec here. I'm going to dig out an area and we're going to make this flower farm in the wall here. With the help of a beacon above us, we have ourselves a room now dug out. And I want to sort of go through how exactly I'm imagining this room ending up right now. So... First things first, I thought about like what theme we need to go with for the room, and obviously flower farm, I'm going to go with the flower theme. Duh, makes perfect sense. And so I thought about like what blocks best represent a flower in the game, and instantly I went to this guy, the pink glazed terracotta. So the pink glazed terracotta, if you don't know, has like a leaf texture on it, and I'm sort of imagining these as like the pedestals of a flower. So if I go around like this, voila, we have ourselves a flower-esque sort of like 2x2 square. And then if we just like tile this, right? So if we, let's get this right here, go around like so. There we go. If we just tile it like that, we can have our floor pretty much made out of flower petals. So I think that is going to be our floor. And then I thought, since we already have the pink floor, why not just fully lean into the pink? Because pink is beautiful. And we're going to go with some maybe pink concrete, some pink terracotta, perhaps some pink concrete powder as well. Some of this right here. And then also I thought maybe some purple would look nice because the purple goes nicely with the pink. It's sort of like a nice soft purple. So I think that'll work just fine for us. So that's going to be sort of our block palette there. Maybe also some pink glass as well in there if we can. And in particular with the glass, I'm thinking maybe like, since I want to use, you know, it's going to be a 2-tall flower farm, I'm thinking I might want to like hide the flowers behind some glass and then sort of like retract the glass when the farm is activated. So basically we have like glass sort of like this, hiding all the flowers like that. So it'd be like, you know, rose bush, peony, lilac, sunflower. And then whenever I activate like a control panel here in the middle, right? Whenever I activated the block that was associated with that flower, then these blocks would retract up to here, and then this one would retract like down into the floor. So that way I can like walk in and pick up the flowers, like any of these flowers that are being grown with the bone meal. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So this sort of color scheme, and then modularized 2 tall flowers controlled from a central location. That's what we're going for. So give me a sec here. I'm going to put down the glazed terracotta floor, get some other basic stuff up, and I'll be back once we've made some progress. A beautiful room of pink petals and purple has now arisen, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we got a nice floor pattern of pink petals, and this is very appropriate, I think, for a flower farm room. So we're keeping that for sure. We got some nice pink concrete on the side, which makes a nice bright border around this entire room. We got the sort of a little bit like more of a gentle color in the pink wool on the sides as well as the pink terracotta and the purple sort of tying all the pinks in the room together a little bit. So that I think is working nicely as a whole unit. So I'm liking the decoration in here. What we're currently doing is we're currently wiring up some redstone to make this flower farm function. So you can see we got 2 dispensers right in here. And yeah, we got some redstone back here, which we'll get into in a second. But again, the main thing we're going to do here is try and make a control panel here that can basically toggle each type of flower individually. So like we'll have lever here, and then we can like turn on one, and that'll turn on like this one over here. This one will turn on this one, and then we'll have 2 more here and here, which will turn on this one and this one. So let's go ahead and wire up this one here and see if we can get it to work. So we've already put down like a little bit of stuff down here. We got a sticky piston with the redstone block that goes into a redstone line here that goes to a piston. This piston is actually going to be what opens and closes. So we have, yeah, this piston holding a glass block currently, and then there's one up here that also is holding a glass block. And if we get back here, you'll see this actually is already all wired up. So if I put a block here, right, that then I turn on, and we also put a rail here to update this piston. There we go. Sweet. So yeah, that will turn this on and off. So we need the same thing over here. So block, piston, and we'll turn this on like that. Very good. And you'll see the doors have now closed up. That's exactly what we want. And then when we turn it off, it opens back up. Very good. Okay, sweet. So, yeah. Only thing we now have to do is turn the farm on, which is pretty easy to do. Just got to put a block here and a block here. So that's great. So these are now all firing. So if I put in some glowstone like this, get to the front. Yep, it's firing. It's working. Fantastic. But you'll notice if we turn this on, the door's closed, but it keeps firing. So we need to stop it from firing all the time. Easy enough to do. All we got to do is just place a block here and then turn this on and it stops. Ta-da! Fantastic. So we're almost done, believe it or not. The only other thing we need to worry about is this. So we basically have a situation here where effectively one lever turns on or can turn on both pistons, and that's especially a problem if I turn on both. See, this one does not update. Which is kind of a problem because that means you can't toggle one without turning the other one off. So you see, that doesn't really work. So what we need is to replace one of these with a activator rail, and now you'll see we can toggle this one on and this one on independently. So that's just a nice little trick you can do with rails if you're looking for a nice like input. That's pretty easy to do. So this allows us to toggle each one on and off individually like that. So that's really nice, but we can go one step further and make this even better. So what we can do is just break this and this, and if we put down a shulker box, believe it or not, shulker boxes, you can place redstone components on them. You can still open the box and the redstone component won't break, and it still works. Now, I think this is patched in 1.18, but as long as it's in the game, we're going to use it. So we're going to put that one here, and we're going to put a yellow one here. And we'll put this on like so. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so there we have it. So everything is all set up. The only thing we have left to do is to go ahead and put in... let's see, we'll put this over here. Put in some bone meal. So I got some bone blocks here. Put this in here. Very good. And so we can either put bone meal directly into the dispensers like this, or we can also put in bone meal up in the chest, which is above this area, over here. Bada boom, and it'll filter down into this dispenser, and then when the machine is running, it'll filter into this dispenser. So now we go ahead and just get our flour out, and we'll test this out. So this is going to be the red one. So yeah, red shulker box for the red rose. So put this in here, flour down. There we go. Getting flowers left and right, easy. And then we just turn it off, and it turns off, and the pistons close and stuff. There are some flowers left over, but you know what? I'm not too worried about it. They will just despawn. I mean, if you get this many flowers, like there's a half stack, there's another stack, there's another half stack. I mean, if you're getting it this fast, like if you lose like 10 or 20, it's not really a big deal. Not really a big deal. But there we go. This module is now done. So now we just need to wire up the other 3 modules. So the yellow module, and then we're going to have a pink module and a magenta module in the same sort of vein on this side. So this will be like this, and let's say we'll have, let's go with like magenta, pink here, and then we'll have levers here and here. And the cool thing is, like, you can just open this up, store stuff in it normally while the lever remains on there. So super cool little trick right there, and yeah, a nice little trick for you to yeah, toggle your inputs, which are very close together. So that's really nice. Anyways, let's get these other ones up, and we got to also decorate the front path, and then this room should be done. The flower farm is now complete, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on in and take a look. You can obviously see we got the pathway here leading to the flower farm done. So this little cavern winds through here briefly and then comes to the flower farm like so. So we have the control panel here. This controls everything. We also added a little bit of decoration in the form of some flower pots here with some pink tulips and some alliums, which I think are pretty appropriate because they fit the color scheme of the room the best and sort of complement it. Also went with the crimson wood stairs for this table type thing because I think that also complements the pink floor and the pink walls the best. So that is pretty nice. But as far as the farm goes, everything is up and working nicely. So you'll see if we flick the red one, bam, red one's producing. Yellow one, bam, yellow one's producing. Magenta, boom, magenta one's producing, and boom, pink one's producing. We can have them all going at the same time if we really want to. I'm actually going to come over here and pick up the red ones. There we go. And we're also going to get some of the yellow ones, because why not? A little bit of a lag spike there, but that's fine. We did fill these up with a bunch of bone meal. So there we go. Got that. And let's also pick up some of these other ones here, these magenta and pink ones that we already produced. We filled each of these with at least 500 bone meal each, so that's pretty nice. Turn that off like so. We can just pop these right in here, pop these right in here, pop these right in there, and pop these right in there. Fantastic. So now we can just, you know, anytime we need to, come in here, get whatever we need, turn it into our dyes like so, and then turn it into orange dye, which will allow us to get some more concrete powder. Absolutely fantastic. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a fully functional flower farm here. We can just go back and forth between these two, picking up a bunch of roses and sunflowers, and this will help us to get a lot of this orange dye that we're going to need for the orange concrete powder. So that's absolutely fantastic. We'll turn that one off and that one off. So there we go. And of course we can store it in here. I really love that you can use the shulker boxes, at least for now, in both a redstone capacity and also as a storage capacity. that's super cool. So, yeah, some cool mechanics in this little flower farm, and I'm super happy with it. And now we're going to use this orange dye to get the rest of the orange concrete powder needed to fill out the rest of our Enchanted Desert area. So, let's leave this area, and we'll do that right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a little bit more concrete powder placement, I think we are now ready to update the maps for today. So, in particular, you should be looking for this whole river to change into lava, as well as this whole area to be filled in, and a lot more area like over here to be filled in as well. I'm also going to put down a flower farm banner. It's going to be going right over there underneath my cursor where the sign used to be. So, look out for that as well. So here's the map as it currently stands. Let's update it. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the updated map of the canyon. You can tell lava rivers have popped up. Thousands of blocks of lava placed down today. And lava rivers also expanded up here on the northern half of the canyon, which is pretty nice. We also expanded this down. Red sand, orange concrete powder here. We got some salt flat action going in here as well. So we got a little bit of that going there. As well as, of course, the flower farm, now located just south of the slime shop. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, things are starting to come together here. I think it's now sort of at its maximum extent. I don't think I want to expand this any more than it already has been. So now it's time to actually decorate the entire Enchanted Canyon and the Enchanted Desert area like we did this northern part. So it's going to be quite a project as well to decorate the entire area and also change all the trees into this type of tree, the dead tree, from the living green trees that we have currently. So that's going to be a fun project, but it's going to have to wait until another time because I'm out of time for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and as always, thanks once again for watching, everyone. This has been Co. Goodbye.